I can't do this. Honest to God, you were petting the dog and she just peed. I watched it happen and I couldn't say a word. Anyhow. Welcome to Omnis Eat Vegan Kitchen. My name's John. Today we'll be making tofu scramble. This is really, I guess, a John creation. Having been inspired by all of the recipes that are out there, I've looked at several. I'm really just going to cook to taste as I would scrambled eggs in the morning. My ingredients are going to consist of 1 block of tofu, extra firm red and green peppers, onions and cilantro, ground turmeric. I like things a little spicy, so we're gonna add a little cumin, nutritional yeast, good karma unsweetened flaxseed, flax milk, Himalayan pink salt, and fresh ground pepper. I'm gonna start by getting with about a teaspoon of coconut oil in my pan, and then I'm gonna move everything over to the stove. And I put my skillet on very high heat to start because that's how I would do it. Fresh garlic as well. And I'm gonna let that start to brown a bit because I want my onions to caramelize and I want to flavor my oil as much as I can. And that's starting to really give off the smells that I'm expecting, and I'm going to start breaking up my tofu in on top of that. I'm going to start to add my nutritional yeast and salt, pepper, and cumin. I'm going to add just about 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. A couple dashes of the turmeric. It smells good. To spice it up, I'm adding a little bit of ground cumin. And then salt, and pepper. And then I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna let this brown up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna add my flaxseed milk. I just want my ingredients, or my dry ingredients, to get on there, get in there and flavor the tofu. Because thus far, my experience with tofu is that it really just takes on the flavor of everything else. So the more it stays there, hangs out, the better off I am. I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of my flax milk to give it that creamy goodness. Going in there, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my peppers and a little bit more. There's a few onions that got into my peppers, and then we're gonna cook this probably for another 3 to 4 minutes, and then it should be done. Smells good. Then I'm going to call this, and I'm going to ask Neil to taste test this with me. Alright, I'm going to ask Neil to come in here and taste test this with me. Neil, since I've been cooking it, I'll let you have the first taste. What does it smell like?
Peppers, basically.
Okay. Does it taste like eggs, or does it taste like an egg appropriate facsimile? Like if I would have had that cheese, the chow cheese, and put it on here, would it?
Yeah. I think.
Would have ended up tasting like an omelet?
Yes, I believe it would taste like an omelet. I mean, it has a texture of eggs, but the peppers usually just overdo the flavor of it, and onions.
Then you, in this or in
that.
so you can really taste the peppers and onions.
Mm-hmm.
I normally get omelets with peppers and onions, so this to me tastes spot on. Like I said, I would add some of that vegan cheese or that chow cheese.
I would add more flavor to it with the peppers and onions.
But it does. I think it has its consistency of eggs.
I just scramble it. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, other than adding maybe a bit more salt or something, more spicy flavor.
I did add probably I added a lot of salt and a lot of pepper twice. So I didn't want to kill it because I didn't want to overdo it. But
I believe you. I believe if you made this, any one of us would eat it. So I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
And I am eating it. I would say that this is, I like this actually. I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Most of the time, we just eat our scrambled eggs, scrambled up in a pan. This is definitely adding some health benefit. Adding a vegetable, so on and so forth. If you liked what we did, thumbs up, subscribe. If you have suggestions with regards to a tofu scramble that you like or some additional ingredients, type that in the comments. Thank you.
Bye.
See you next time.